Hello everyone and welcome back to VeeamON 2019. We are on a very busy show floor hanging out with Infinidat. And what brings you down to the show today? We're down here in sunny Miami and very humid Miami for that matter.
It's really nice to be here on Miami Beach. The weather's awesome compared to many other parts of the country right now. But what brings Infinidat down to VeeamON? Very strong strategic partner of VeeamON, of Veeam. Many of our clients are joint clients that we have together, and we participate in being a storage array partner both on the primary side and on the secondary storage side as well. When we talked last year actually in Chicago at VeeamON, we had just announced and launched our first dedicated appliance into the backup or the secondary storage space called Infinidat. And that's been hugely successful for us this past year. And interesting enough, over 50% of those installations are partnered with Veeam as the client's backup or data protection software.
So let's just talk about that for a second. Can you explain what Infinidat does, how it works into the modern environments, and why would somebody put this into their data center?
So first of all, Infinidat is all about scale. In fact, our tagline is scale to win. We just announced a whole new strategy, a whole new presence on our the website at infinidat.com, and it is all about scale to win for us and for our customers, and our customers being able to handle their digital transformation journey from terabytes to hundreds of terabytes to petabytes, and that's where Infinidat really comes and shows its value, is in customers making their journey when they're dealing with large amounts of data, large amounts of information, protecting that information. We announced and we launched Infinidat last year, built upon our primary storage technology called Infinibox.
Okay.
That product has been in market for roughly 5 years now, in the market, doing very successful as a primary storage array. Integration with Veeam there around the Universal Storage API. I'll talk more about that later. But on Infinidat, it really is, it's your purpose-built backup appliance, extremely efficient because of the deduplication capabilities that are built into the product. And also, from a performance standpoint, it's got much faster backup and restore performance than what the #1 competitor out there in the industry is, which is data domain. So that's really the benefit we provide to our clients. Vast amount of data, large workloads, various workloads, consolidated workloads, demanding high performance, very good cost efficiency with its dedupe ratios, and integrating that with also Veeam's backup software programs.
Very, very interesting, because as we all know, data is pretty dang important when it comes to running a business, and well, not having your data is pretty, well, I mean, it's going to put you under. Yeah,
I mean, we are, to me, I was thinking about the term I call it the blitzing defense for protecting your data.
Blitzing defense.
Blitzing defense, and it's really about going on defense when it comes to protecting your data.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about watching the Golden State Warriors last night sweep their opponent in the Western Conference Finals, and what they've been doing in these entire playoffs is really an incredible blitzing defense where they just cover the opposing team's offense and player. We provide the same thing in partnership with Veeam. So the extensive and expansive and extremely efficient synergies between the two companies and the two companies' technologies are unlike what you see with other partners of theirs.
Interesting.
And it's a fantastic combination of partnership. It gets around the efficiency of snapshots and off your primary storage array, and it also into that migration or that transferring of data from a primary to a secondary source, be it the cloud, be it on-prem, be it a hybrid solution. We work together with them quite a bit on all those options.
So just a very generic random question. What do you consider a lot of data?
That's a great question. For us at Infinidat, we're all about petabyte scale.
Yeah.
So nothing is daunting to us in terms of there's too much data for us to be able to handle and to work with out there with our customers and within the market. But I would say, Veeam has a client set that spans from small to medium to large enterprise. They really do. Infinidat comes into that game probably more into the medium to the large to the extremely large customer sets that we have out there where we overlap. Our largest customer in the world is British Telecom. They have over 120 of our systems, well over 200 petabytes of storage. Our footprint in the world is over 4.5 exabytes.
That's a decent amount.
That's a big,
decent amount.
That's a big number, right?
I don't think they can fit that onto a thumb drive yet.
Not yet. But give them time.
Very, very cool. And so where are you guys located? Just curious.
So we're headquartered in two spots in the world. Our North American headquarters are in Waltham, Massachusetts.
Okay.
And our corporate headquarters and where our research and development and corporate functions are actually managed out of Herzliya, Israel, just outside of Tel Aviv.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, being here on Miami Beach reminds me of sitting on the Mediterranean Sea of Tel Aviv here this week. We also have a smaller office, which I actually manage out in Silicon Valley in San Jose, California.
Okay.
So that's our third location. We've got sales offices all around the world since we met last. Our business has scaled, into Europe, much more than what we had done before, into Asia Pacific. Very strong presence of Infinidat in Japan and in Australia, New Zealand, geography as well.
Wow.
And of course the major markets and the minor markets of Europe and Latin America. So we've seen some nice global expansion. Obviously, to get to that 4.5 exabytes,
that's a lot of data.
You've got you're getting beyond the U.S.
Yeah,
with that as well.
So one last question here for you: what do you want our readers to know about your company? What you guys are doing? What's their take-home message?
So last year we announced at VeeamON a new product. Really, our second major product in our portfolio in our company when we went from InfiniBox as our primary storage solution to InfiniGuard as a backup solution. We also announced last year penetration into the cloud market with our managed storage service that we call Nutris Cloud. 2 weeks ago, we also were on our own journey of digital transformation, if you will, and becoming a larger company with the announcing of our Elastic Data Fabric vision.
Interesting.
And so it's not just about primary, secondary storage. It's not just about prem or off-prem. It's about having your data, having your information at your fingertips, no matter where it's placed in any of these different environments. So we offer different business models. You can do a CapEx, you can do an OpEx business model. You could do it where we actually own it, we manage and we maintain hardware. Or you can do that as well from that standpoint. So different business models, different ways to consume the storage to meet the needs of the clients, and then being able, like I said, to migrate and to move and to have that data accessible at any part of a customer's journey.
Fantastic. So what I just heard is that you guys are extremely flexible.
Exactly.
Do what you got to do. Well, very much appreciate your time hanging out with us today.
Good talking to you.
And to everybody else, you'll be able to find a link down below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and do all the good stuff, and we'll be bringing you more content here live from VeeamON 2019.